Hello, welcome back. This is the Carboot haul from today. I might be uploading this tomorrow, but it is what it is. Today's Saturday. Obviously I've done all the findings and chains and stuff, but this is my treasures. And I apologise now, I've got an awful migraine, but I'm going doolally tap. I'm starting with this beauty. There was a lady that had a box of costume jewellery, nothing very exciting apart from this. I was just like, wow. I was like, how much? She said 50p. I didn't have change. She didn't say she had change. I was like, it's okay, I'll just give you 60p. So I had 20p's from some other change, but no 10p's. 60p. I bet that's gonna snap, but we're gonna try. It is too tight really to wear as a bracelet, but I thought I could repurpose the beads, maybe earrings or on a necklace or something. I don't know, I just thought it would be nice. And then some gorgeous rings. This beauty, it's like plastic. I don't know if it's something vintage or not, but I really liked it. Although most of them only fit these fingers, but it is what it is. This one's adjustable, but I'd be nervous to adjust her. She is stunning, a vintage beauty with magazines. That cameo is just stunning. Actually, it's got all its magazines as well. So the bracelet was from a lady, and then the rings, a man had a stall, and it's all like just costume jewellery. He did have random other stuff, but lots of rings. There was an offer, I can't remember, but I know I got one for free. They were so affordable. That looks like a gemstone. I can't get the light right. It feels it, sounds it. I did the test. It's on costume, but that is gorgeous. No, that one can't wait. This beauty. We might have to put her on there. She's like a purple, I don't know what sort of shade, like aubergine. That's it. I'm trying to think. She has got some plating loss. I didn't realise I was too excited, but even still, they were so cheap. Oh, I don't know. Let's go with this one. Again, like a plasticky one. The back is not great, but who's gonna see? Gorgeous. This one looks really well made. I haven't actually tested it with my magnet. I can't see any markings, and I would assume it's like stainless steel. Looks like stainless steel to me on the inside, and that's plastic, so highly doubt it's anything, but that just looks like a gemstone and it's gorgeous. And then this vintage beauty. She's not gonna sit well. How cute is she? Oh, I don't even know. Next to him there was someone else's stall, and the lady had gone off to the toilet, and like I was looking for her. I was on her stall first, and he said, like, I kept hold of it and I said, I'll look on your stall, and then he said, oh, I'll just do it for £1, and if it wasn't, then that's my mistake. I can't even get it on. No, you have to fit. Yeah, you fit on that one. I'm not gonna force it and get it stuck, but that would fit, I think. What is that? That is like greens and purples. That is gorgeous. It could well be glass, but I thought it was like gemstone, looking at the colours and that. I don't know, is that my glasses or is that you? I think that's my glasses. To £1 for that. Oh, like, what a steal. Even if it is glass, I don't think it is. It definitely looks like a gemstone to me. Okay, there's another stall. I saw the crystals in a little bowl first. I say little bowl, it was actually quite a big plastic bowl full of loads of costume jewellery. I did spy these and I was like, that I could chop up. So I got, I can't remember now. I think I paid £3 for all of it. I'll show you, you'll see. This, I love the little skulls. They will make fantastic earrings. This beauty is not silver, it's costume, it's lost its plating, but because it didn't have a clasp. And that's rose quartz. Oh, look at them. So they can make some nice earrings. Then, of course, I grabbed this. There was an open, what is it called? Like a little geode, like half a geode. Small little one, but I was just like, I don't need it. I've got my beautiful ones from Hannah. But this is gorgeous. I'm guessing that's rose quartz. Just raw, that is stunning. And then this, I wondered if it's something called calcite, something like that, because I've got another crystal buried in my crystal box. Something carved that was made with this, and I was just like, yeah, surely it is, but correct me if I am wrong. So yeah, they were like £3 bargain. Let's try and move them to the side. Oh, I don't even know. This one wasn't ever so exciting, but it was £2. I've not heard of that make. Do we know that make? St. Justin. I don't know if it's supposed to be in that box. It's not. It's definitely not. I have just spied a little M&S tag, but that is fine. That is still gorgeous. I love it. And it's a nice little box as well. That chain, I'm sorry, like, look how thick that chain is and how well made it is, of course, because it's M&S. Oh, do you know what? That is actually a gemstone. That's gorgeous. I did so well. Over my ankle. Yeah, ankle foot, same thing. It's killing me. Sorry, I can't think straight. My head is pounding. Now we can't get you back in the box properly. Oh, I don't even know what next. Let's just go with these beauties. This is the first thing I saw on this lady's stall, and I just wasn't sure. She had so many boxes. I don't know if these are the right things in the right boxes, as we just found out with a different box from a different stall. So I was wary it could be really expensive, especially what some of them were. So Rachel Zoe, Los Angeles, New York. I haven't heard of that, but I was just like, they are gorgeous. Cubic zirconia. I don't know how you pronounce it. I just say CZ. 925 silver. How gorgeous. Even the box, I love it. My dad's Scottish, so love. Oh my god, they're actually brand new as well. They've still got a little silica gel thing. Obviously gold plated, or whatever you'd say. Gold wash. The box alone. I got 4 beautiful things from her. I could have probably bought most of her table. Another, the same make. Ta-da! So we have some little huggy hoops and some little studs. Again, cubic zirconias and sterling silver. Again, brand new. I don't know what they retail for, but certainly more than what I paid. These are just So dainty, look at them. So sparkly and pretty. But even the boxes are gorgeous. I could not resist. I was really naughty today and I know it's bad. I'll probably be in trouble. Promise. And it's suede. Not heard of that either. But again, gorgeous. So some little cubic zirconias and sterling silver. I did wonder whether they were real pearls or not. I'm not sure they are. Have we heard of that brand? They're actually stuck on as well. Oh my god. Are they? They do look like they could be, but would it say it on there? Or maybe not, because they don't want to write too much on the box. How gorgeous is she? Maybe I should have saved these till last. But the other bits are incredible as well. Diadema. I've found some gorgeous bits while in charity shops and in my boxes when I've got them. But I think this was like the second thing I saw that I fell in love with. It's just so dainty. And that looks like, is it oh, I can't pronounce it. The glass with the little flowers in. Milleflori. Oh my god, I'm losing my words. It's just stunning. Again, in its little bag and everything. No way. This is why you have to check in your boxes. Oh my god. We got a sneaky extra. And I did not put that in there. But a little teeny weeny. I don't think there's gems. I think that's just metal. We got a little sneaky one hiding. So maybe they're not in the right boxes. Okay, we've now got you into a tangle. Is that some magic? No, that is. Oh, look at you. I don't know what it is with blues at the moment. I love every colour now, but blues are suddenly calling me because I did get a fair few blue things and whatnot. Wowzers. Aren't I lucky? I don't know. I will put it back in there if I remember what's from where. I don't know. The first table I went to is my favourite treasures, I think, because they're all just so unique. But we're going to go with these, I think. Right, there was a man with a pot thing, basket, whatever it was, full of jewellery. And the more I looked, the more amazing things I found. And in the end, I was just like, I wonder how much it is for the whole lot. And he said, sorry, getting distracted. He said £40. And I was a bit like, oh, no. And I didn't have that much on me at that point. I was just like, no, I can't. Although when I saw everything, I was just like, oh, maybe, like, will you do bank transfer? And eventually he was just like, no. I was like, damn it. But eventually I just started picking out the bits I loved. And it worked out to £11.50. So, yeah, that was far more worth it. Hold on a cut and pick in a minute. Yep, this is silver. So everything on his table was 50p. 50p. Sterling silver with a ginormous gemstone. we know this brand? How do we, is that like magnetic? Oh, I don't want to break it. Oh, you slide it out. Hee hee hee. Okay. Gorgeous. Oh, that is really, or maybe it is my camera. I'm really sorry. Let's, what can we find? Something. No. That is a lot better. Sorry. I'm going to have a sip of drink. Bear with. There is lots of treasure. I know I should probably remove that bit and whatever, but I'm going with it. Okay. We're in a bit of a tangle. Right. I need to put my glasses back on. Sorry, I'm getting all in a fluster. I'm guessing these are wedding cake style beads. Yeah, that's kind of knotted. Again, 50p. I was thinking of pulling that apart, like I could do earrings. Oh, just look, I'm obsessed with earrings. I need to just get making. Hoping tomorrow, as in Sunday, because today's Saturday, hoping tomorrow when I get the other bits, there's more bits like that, actual findings, like all the little bits that make it all up properly. I don't know what I'm saying, because obviously I got the chains and that. Again, same with this, look, if we can get matching matchies. There is, oh, just look at them. They're stunning. I really like this one. But again, for 50p, that is just insane. Sorry, I'm just so overwhelmed, it's crazy. I do wonder, no, I think that's just normal metal. That one looks like a shell. I really like that one. These are ceramic beads. I think that one should stay as it is. It's gorgeous. Again, 50p. Some more gorgeous beads. There is like some little wedding cakey ones. And these that look like gemstones but aren't. It's just, oh, incredible. He said he'd sold loads, so I probably missed out on the best bits, but I have. Just wait, there's, honestly, I'm saving the best bits till last. I'm just trying to work through like the more glassy bits. These are just stunning. Look at these beads. I think this needs to stay like this, really. Although they would make nice earrings. I don't know. It's just stunning. The sparkles in those beads. Oh, it's just incredible. And yeah, this one's gorgeous. If we can get it out. No sneaky peeking. Well, you have if you've seen the picture I posted. Oh, now we're stuck even more. Bear with. Right, there we go. Oh, see, I knew I was missing something. Go back over there. Oh, some gorgeous cloisonne beads. How gorgeous. Again, they could just be repurposed, or it could be kept like that, I suppose. It's probably just normal. I don't know if I can reach my magnet. Right, we've got what we need. I'm just going to check that. No, didn't think so, but they're gorgeous. Oh, I don't even know. Right, we'll do this. I love these. I found one in one of my boxes. If you've been here from earlier days, I've bought big boxes full of jewellery. And I've always wanted one of these. They just look amazing. Oh, I could sit here for flowers. Like, you could do all sorts with it. So I have got one somewhere amongst my stuff. Oh, I love it. Again, 50p bargain. Right, I reckon... Oh, I don't know. I reckon this one next. Right. Oh, I thought I just saw the clasp. There is no clasp unless I'm blind. Right, okay, no clasp. And I have just spied there is teeny weeny pearls on it as well. I'm not sure these ones actually are gemstones. No, they sound wooden. But these are. That's obviously dyed howlite or turquoise. That could actually be turquoise. And these are gorgeous. But that is really quite long. I actually quite like that as is. But not sure. Kind of looked like a bit of a fruit salad. I did not put my glasses back up. Maybe they're making my head worse. I know I'm hot. This beauty. I didn't check it. I wasn't going to stand there studying because people kept coming up to his store and I was like, that's my pile. My pile. You're not having it. I don't think that's silver. I just think it's dainty. But those gorgeous gemstones. No idea what they are, but they're gorgeous and really nice peachy colours. Love that. I don't even know. I think that's prettier. I'm doing it in the order that I prefer, really, I think. Oh, that's a tough one. Don't know. Right, the last three are the hardest. I love all three of them. There's three more after this, is what I mean. So, I can't remember. I'm guessing lapis. Lapis lazuli. What was the other one? I can't remember. But how many strands? 3 strands. And then the little bits here. How amazing. 50p. Like, how can you go wrong with that? Look how many stones. And even if I did pull it apart, you know, like I can use all those beads, but the thought of it is a bit sad, really. And it's perfectly usable. Amazing. So this is the last 3 from that lot. I don't know what order to show you. They're just stunning. We'll go with this one because that is so unique. Oh, I don't know if they're silver. It's hard to know if beads on a wire are silver because the wire might not be. I'm really not sure. The way to... I think the pendant might not be silver, but I don't know. But how amazing is that pendant? I have never seen anything like it. I kind of feel like these distract away from the pendant, but that would be a nightmare. It wouldn't, because it's just basically threading them, but I don't want to pull it apart, really. It's gorgeous. Oh, the clasp is now stuck. How gorgeous is that? She's beautiful. And then that could well be silver. It is. We have a hallmark. So we have a sterling silver toggle clasp. And look at the flash. Oh, you're not going to flash because the sun is shining stupidly. There you go. I can see one. But all of them are flashing. How amazing. And with like the Fimo beads. Oh, they are just gorgeous. So I'm guessing that's moonstone. Please shout in the comments. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me gemstone names. Oh, absolutely heaven. Then this bad boy. I don't know if that is silver. I don't know. It could be, but I'm not sure. Again, it's hard when there's a wire used. The shell is not sticking. I don't think that was sticking. It's hard when I'm shaking. These frosted purple beads are gorgeous. I don't know if they are gemstones or glass. I would probably say glass, but I could be wrong. But these, I love these. They are just stunning. How gorgeous is that? Like, just look at her. I had to have that one, especially for 50p. 50p. You can't go wrong. Wowzers. Then we have the first stall I went to. There is some amazing treasures. I was holding them all in my hand and she did give me a bag in the end. There's some gorgeous treasures in here. Then 2 surprises here, but and then I've got a pile of bits here that was still from that man. Okay, alright, so they were all 50p. I'm gonna stop this one. We're gonna do a part 2 and I'm gonna start with the bits from him. More 50p things. Right, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you, bye.